Welcome to New Orleans and Bio on the Bayou. I'm Carolyn Schofield from Tulane School of Medicine. I do marketing and communications there. And tell us who you are.
So thank you for having me. My name is Raphaël Ognar. I'm a CEO and co-founder of NKILT Therapeutics. It's a novel biotech in cell therapy, preclinical seed stage. And I've been in this industry for over 26 years. Someone would say I'm a veteran, but I hope it's not looking too much like this. But more importantly, I've been really working in the cancer field for over 2 decades with the main goal of trying to bring new options for cancer patients.
What is your focus right now?
So when I co-founded NKILT Therapeutics 2.5 years ago with two brilliant scientists, actually Henry Bell and Simon Wayne Hobson, we had an idea of doing cell therapy differently. We thought that the incredible progress that we made were really sizable in cell therapy, but unfortunately, it will affect too little number of patients. Small diseases area, or even the biggest issue is that even if you have a eligible profile to receive today what we will call a CAR T technology, only less than 30% of patient eligible are receiving it. That left, almost 70+% of patients that should receive that therapy that cannot get it. And generally what it means is that they're going to die before being able to get it. So we want to change that. So we created our own approach, focusing on a unique target called HLA-G, which is expressed across all cancer, at least over half of them in a significant way. And we are building new engineering that will enhance natural killer cells and make them more potent, more persistent, and able to kill a lot of cancer cells. And we developed this approach as an off-the-shelf so we can have a cost-effective and immediately accessible therapy for patients with cancer.
Where is NKILT based and what brought you here to this conference?
So NKILT is based, actually, our lab is in Houston. We are currently planning on also opening another lab in Atlanta because we have our lead scientist that had to move there for personal reasons. So we decided we're not going to let you go. You're going to have a lab over there. But I'm based on the East Coast, so we're kind of really a virtual team, but the lab is in Houston. And for me, coming at BAYOU on the Bayou is, besides the fact that it's always a very nice environment, great people, there's a very interesting dynamic for the past few years with this region trying to step up on the biotech side. I think it's also, as a neighboring Texas company, it makes sense for us to mingle more with our peers across, I would call, the large Bayou. And James always had the nice gesture of inviting us to be able to either network, pitch, present, or exchange our ideas, which we think is going to be beneficial for us and hopefully for all the others that are working with us.
What kind of help or resources could you use right now?
Cash.
Good answer, yeah.
But, as I mentioned, we're in seed stage. We're actually in the middle of a diligence. Hopefully, it's going to finally unlock some more cash for us to be able to accelerate. I think the key thing is for us is to ensure that our ecosystem opens up much more and also reshape a little bit the software that we had. I think we made a mistake, all of us, by having hope that cell therapy will cure cancer. It did in a few cases, but unfortunately, cancer comes back in many situations. So I think helping each other, redefining what the goals should be and what the expected outcome should be, to re-educate our investors, understand that it's not a magic pill, whatever we're going to do, but it is needed and it can make an impact on many patient lives. So I push a lot through my networking of ideas on let's work together on how we communicate around, how we explain what we're doing, which is difficult and complex, but to regain trust and hope that we can make a difference for cancer patients.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Well, I will, because at BAYOU on the Bayou, there's a group also that is the Bullpen that I've been since the beginning. I was one of the first founding members, actually, following Christian in his idea. And I think the Bullpen represents particularly well this mindset of how can we help each other. It's not about who we are, it's about what we can do with each other. And I think this is really what makes a big difference. It's always pleasant to mingle. There are always interesting outcomes and the opportunity to meet someone that may become your next investor, your next partner. And nobody is really focusing on themselves. It's about how can I help you? It's the first thing we say when we introduce each other is how can I help you? So I like really very much this approach.
That's perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.